Hello, I'm glad that you're here. I was super excited about today. I just thought that it was going to be a slow sort of morning. I could finish editing and just take it really easy until it's time to go to school and do the school run and everything. And then while I was laying in bed at like 6:30, the kids were awake and like, hey, I remembered that one of them has a doctor's appointment. So we have a doctor's appointment this morning. It's not a super early, it's snowing. Like the faintest amount of flurries. It's not a super early appointment. It's at 9:50, but I don't know if we will have time to come home before school or not. Like how long we'll have to wait. So I just need to make sure that everything is like, we have his backpack and lunch is packed and everything like that. So this is just an extra thing to do today that I forgot about laying in bed this morning all tucked up with my kiddos. Being like, okay, we're up early, but at least it's gonna be easy. Nope, it's a doctor's appointment that involves shots, so it's not gonna be easy. I just popped upstairs so I can get my little festive socks that I got from Target the other night. And Dave is coming home tonight. He's been gone for the last 2 nights on a work trip. So he is coming back home today. He'll be here in the afternoon. I know we've got some cleaning to do, that's for sure. I need more festive socks. These have instantly been covered in dog hair, though. I didn't get to watch The Grinch when I put it on the other day, so I've put it on now. I've just been puttering around. Poppy's been playing next to me. If you ever need an activity for a toddler that's super easy, just give them a pair of tongs and make them have to carry light things over to another thing. Like, that is a paper plate, a takeout container, pom-poms, and a pair of tongs. And she's been occupied with that for like 15 minutes at least. Do you like the pom-poms?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna heat up some food for myself and I'm sure Poppy will share it with me. Two? Two pom-poms. Wow. But I'm just like looking around my house like, there's so much piled laundry. The dishes aren't terrible, but there's like food bits around and things that just haven't managed to be put away. The toys, the kids just dumped the toys out on the floor earlier this morning. So I spent some time cleaning up some of them, not all of them, because listen, I can't spend my life just cleaning toys up, okay? My eye. I've left it a little late today. They are crunchy. There you go. Come on, Frosty. Come on, Frosty. Santa's got it. Go, Kringle. Just making sure that it's not getting frozen to the ground. Make sure that's actually, oh, it's a breeze. Nope. Okay. Dave just came home a couple of hours ago, so I am going to get to go to the gym tonight because not only is he home, but I feel like my back is to a place, because if you haven't heard, my back has been hurting me over the last 5 days, I think. So I'm gonna try to go to the gym and work out a little bit. I'm not gonna push it too hard, but definitely wanna do some running and core stability. Well, we'll see if running works. Maybe walking, brisk walking. Core stability for sure. Running if possible. But while I am waiting for him to finish up what he's doing, I am going to clear off the bar because I do want to haul out my sewing machine and pull out some holiday fabrics. And I have just kind of been ignoring the tidying aspect of today. Okay, this is my craft bin, and a lot of this craft bin has holiday fabric in it. A few different things in here. So you can see down in this corner, that's holiday fabric. That's a tote of scrunchies. That is countdown chain stuff. This is embroidery. Actually, I was just talking about this the other day, that I had bought myself this last year and I never actually did it. That might be a nice little thing to do. It's a snowy forest scene. I'll keep this out. I haven't even started that Christmas book that I bought a while ago, and we still need to bust out the puzzle. We have so many Christmas activities. The last few days, I was not in the mood to do really anything. It's not feeling super motivated. So what I would like to work on over the course of this video is making some Christmas coasters. I have made Halloween coasters in the past and fall coasters, just general fall coasters. And I've given them to my friends and my family. And this year I think it would be really nice to make some Christmas ones. I have this one is also set aside to make treat bags with, which would be super cute. Look at this fabric. Isn't that cute? The little holiday warm drinks, little festive drinks. So I might make that. I love this. I have no idea where I've gotten most of these fabrics, by the way. I love a vintage truck with like the tree. I love a little VW. So cute. Let's dig through this real quick. We've got buffalo plaid. And then I have, so this was the fabric I was going to do the final countdown chain with, because it's this really pretty gold color. And I figured that it would like look like a star on the top of the tree. So I'll keep that out, because then maybe I'll do the chain too while I do all these other things. Some of these I got from an estate sale. It's got a lot of these like older patterns on it. I got this one from Martin's. I think this one would be cute to put on coasters. These little Santas and these little blue snowflakes. I think that's really cute. I have had to stop myself, guys, from just shopping for fabric. I get how it can be addictive. I understand. I did a really good job stopping myself from buying fabric recently. Obviously you guys have seen I've done a little fabric haul this year, but that's fabric with a plan, different from just impulse shopping some fabrics. So, but I think when I did that, when I like backed way off of buying fabric, I also backed way off of sewing. And I don't know if maybe I just wasn't fixating on it as much anymore or what. Look at these little peppermints. I would like for the coasters to be reversible, so there'd be one pattern on one side and one on the other. Maybe, oh, this one could be cute. Maybe the little trees on the back of the Santas, or something just really plain on one side. That could be good too. Why am I looking at this thinking that I need to buy more Christmas fabric when I haven't used this fabric? Any answers? Anybody know? I could also fussy cut like the bigger fabrics. Those guys are pretty cute. My mom loves snowmen. I have got to get rid of these scrunchies. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. In my like baby fog brain, I was like, I'm gonna open up Etsy. Etsy will work. I will totally stay on top of that. I've got so many scrunchies. Some cute little kiddo ones. This is the Olaf one. Poppy doesn't have any hair though, so I can't quite put scrunchies in her hair yet. I forgot that I bought these fat quarters forever ago. And look how cute they are. Hold on, wait for the grand finale. Look at that. I'm gonna make some for me out of this fabric. This is my favorite. Oh, I've had to park on the street at the gym. It is poppin'. There is not a single parking spot to be had. Not a one. It's fine. I like to take my time when I have it to go to the gym, and today, like coming off of a double back injury, it's gonna be a slow day anyway, and I just want to kind of like meander and just like listen to music. So this will be a nice little introduction back. I feel like in the last month I've had like slow re-entries back into the gym, because this time I've been injured, and then like a few weeks ago we were all sick, so that was also a big thing to come back from, to try to go back and work out again. But I was trying to put some Icy Hot on before I left, and I like, it's just strained ever so slightly my shoulder that's like already injured, like the injury that I've been having for my shoulder and my neck. So that's like not great. But it is what it is, I suppose. I forgot to tell you guys, a couple days ago, my friend and I booked tickets to go see Say Anything this spring, and the 17-year-old inside of me is so freaking excited. This was like my favorite band in high school, and I know that was my friend's favorite band in high school as well. So when I saw that there was going to be a 20th anniversary tour of the album that we first found, like our introduction to this band, I messaged her immediately. I was like, yes, should we go? We're going. We've got the tickets. Dave is helping sort out the hotel just because we can get deals through the credit cards and stuff. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's a girls trip. It's a band I love, and I don't go to a lot of concerts. I can count on one hand the number of concerts I've been to, so I'm excited to add this in. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. Now I'm about to get a different kind of pumped. My back didn't really hurt, so good sign, good things. I did like a nice little jog to cool down, so I'm feeling really good about it. I can definitely feel where my neck is sore, but it's fine. Just heat it, ice it, put some icy hot, you know? Let me know if you're interested to know what I do at the gym. I'm not gonna show you, I'm not gonna try to teach you, and I understand that going to the gym to lift things up and put them down and run in one spot is not appealing to everyone, but if you're interested in starting, or you go and you're wondering what other workouts could I be doing, because if you're like me and you just go and wing it, maybe you're looking for a couple new workouts. So I could do that. I could just like track what workouts I'm doing off the top of my head, and it might even encourage me to actually plan a workout. So let me know if you're interested in that at all, just to know what I'm doing when I go there and how long I'm there for, because this workout was an hour and a half long. You could definitely do the workout that I did today in less time, but like I said earlier, I like to meander. I like to just sit down in between and take breaks. So yeah, let me know. I have no idea where the morning's gone. I've just spent so much time doing the laundry, and then I looked over at the clock and I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost time to do the school run and none of us are dressed. So we've started on that, trying to get the kids ready. What am I doing? Okay, come on. Yeah, I'll be out in a minute. When Owen comes home from school tonight too, I think we're going to be making some brownies. His class is having a little Christmas party tomorrow. So I bought a box of brownie mix, even though the kids just made brownies with my mom a couple days ago. And I think when Owen gets home from school today, sometime in the afternoon, maybe after dinner or something, we are gonna make some brownies to take in for their little parties, for the little sweet treats. I'm not sure how many kids are in his class. Oh, how was the first one get messed up that badly? I think I've said this, I've been late to like everything because my watch is broken. I'm hoping that Santa's gonna bring me a watch. I can be late to less things, because I don't think I'm ever going to not be a little late. It's just been extra bad lately since I've broken my watch. I've just popped Muppet Christmas Carol on the TV, so it's getting started. I haven't watched this yet this year. I like to save it a little bit closer to Christmas, but I feel like it's also a good daytime listen, and I kind of want to start cutting fabric. And Poppy's having herself a little sandwich lunch, but I would like to prep some fabric, and if this is playing, then I can like hear the music and bebop to it a little bit. It's just like something fun and light for the day while Owen is at school.
Owen too.
Owen is at school. You miss Owen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just did the best thing for myself. I changed out the blade on my rotary cutter. I have had replacement blades for this. Like, it wasn't that I didn't have any, it was just that I didn't feel like it, and it was cutting mostly. I just had to go over a few spots a couple times. I just cut with this. Butter. Absolute 2 layers of fabric. Butter. Thank you. You want a hug? You are covered in Nutella. Can we clean you up first? Where are you going? Just a couple of girlies doing their arts and crafts. She's got Play-Doh out. Probably scoot that chair in a little bit, Pops. Scoot that in a little bit. There we go.
Happy birthday to Mommy. Happy birthday to Mommy.
So the thing I like about crafting is I like having people in mind for the actual crafts, like the ones that I'm making. So I think that was my issue when I had made the scrunchies and I thought, oh, I'll sell on Etsy. I don't have the same sort of passion for making things when it's not for people, so for someone that I can imagine or know in real life. So that's the actual crafting that I really like, is when it's for someone in particular. So I am trying to think of the person I'm going to give these coasters to while I am making them, and it just makes the whole experience feel just a lot nicer and a bit more special. I think I am going to be making some from this other fabric that I pulled out, not just this fat quarter bundle that I forgot that I had, but I did cut some for myself and 2 others right now. I like to make the coasters in a set of 4 because then I love to like tie it up with like a little ribbon on the top. I think it just looks like such a nice little package, and if you're like new to sewing, it's a super easy project to do. It's just 4.5-inch squares, and then I put in a 4x4 square of fusible fabric. Sorry, Bobby's making faces at me, she's distracting me. So it's just this stuff, and then you iron it on, and it just gives it a little bit more integrity, especially if you're using quilt cotton like I am. Open it, please.
Open, please.
I just remembered that I also have this quilt square, which is 4.5 by 4.5, so I can do some fussy cutting for some of these bigger patterns. So like the snowman pattern, if I was just to cut strips like I did with the other fabric, I would end up with like squares that like could have this big empty space in the middle, and you don't want that for the coaster. So I can use this, I can see through it, and then I can make sure, whoa, we'll get down and get it then. And then I can make sure that there is a snowman on the actual coaster bit. And of course I could just like kind of move it around and stuff, but yeah, I forgot what size this was. So I just went to check, and I'm super excited that it is the size that I need. What are you squeaking at me? Got a little stack now. We've got a few sets. I'm just heating up some water because I might make another coffee or maybe a tea, and I'm about to heat up some lunch and then just sit on the couch for a little bit until it's time to pick Owen up from school. Hi, Mulligan. Hi, buddy. What are you doing in there?
Mommy.
We don't need anything out of there. No, thank you. Oh my goodness. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Hello. You ready? Let's see if Mommy got shell in there.
You.
I should probably preheat the oven, huh? Are you ready?
Yep.
We need to get a new whisk. Can you hear Dave learning how to poach an egg at 9:45 at night? I am finally getting around to wrapping the last 3 Advent books because I haven't had 24-hour books this whole time. I've just been biding my time, honestly, but I did buy 3 books at Goodwill the other day when I'd gone. So we're gonna wrap them, add them to the basket, and I'm sure one of these 3 are going to be picked because I don't have any more of the little tree wrapping paper, so they're going to be wrapped in something different. So I think just the novelty of different paper, my kids are gonna be like, that one. Ugh. Did you sign up for masterclass just now so you could learn how to poach an egg?
No.
Okay. You were already signed up for masterclass?
Yes.
Okay. Of the very rare school day nap for Poppy. We came home and she was exhausted from gymnastics. Like, that girl was working so hard in class, and then her and Owen ran around the gym before his class started, and before his classes started she'd come over, she's like, Mummy. I was like, Poppy, are you tired? She goes, yes. We ate some food on the ride from gymnastics to school, and then school to home. She was like, I'm hungry. I'm like, that's usually what you say after you've eaten. I know you've eaten a lot of food and you're actually sleepy. So we managed to like change, and then we were just upstairs cuddling. And honestly, I probably should have napped too. I probably should have just taken a little nap because I don't actually foresee myself doing anything. It's Friday afternoon for me, and these days it's just like from running around all week, Friday afternoon, especially after the busy morning that we have, just ready to not do anything anymore. Honestly, my house is not that torn apart. It could use, maybe I'll do like a 20-minute tidy, 20-minute max, like set a 20-minute timer, 20-minute max tidy, and then Sims. I feel like Christmas is sneaking up on us, and I'm losing my festive steam, and that's okay because I feel like in the past I haven't been as festive as I've felt this year, so it's okay that I'm feeling a little burnt out on it and running out of a little bit of steam, just because like this is the most steam I've ever had for it. So I'm giving myself this lull, so that way next week and then going into actual Christmas, I really want to like save it all up for that. So this is just like a week lull for us this past week as far as festiveness goes. And then I think this weekend I will work on sewing some coasters, and I'll be able to show you guys some of these when I'm done with them. One of my favorite parts of Owen going to school is that he always comes home with art. Oh, look how cute that is. So I love just like hanging up the kids' art for decor, like their little wreaths. This one's having a hard time sticking to the wall. I just love it. I love the little touches, especially to this wall. I think this wall is oh my gosh, just kicked the dog's water. Now my socks are wet. Anyway, I just really love this wall. I have not gotten a lot of Christmas cards this year. I wonder if we've been like blacklisted off of Christmas cards, or maybe my friends and family are just like, I can't do Christmas cards right now. Which is fine. Christmas cards are extra. You don't have to do Christmas cards. Okay, I gotta change my socks and just play some Sims until pickup, I think, or until Poppy wakes up. Whichever comes first. It's like 48 degrees outside according to my car. So I've just done the school run. Kids want to play outside.
Mommy, Frosty's struggling.
Frosty's struggling? I don't know where my sunglasses are. Chill out here for a second, get some vitamin D. It's actually so nice. There's not a breeze, so it's like very chill. I've been taking a vitamin D supplement though, just because this time of year and I don't spend a lot of time outside. I mean, I would like to spend more time outside, but it takes a lot of effort to get out while the sun is out. So I've been taking a vitamin D supplement, and why did I have to learn on Twitter you have to take it with a fat for it to actually like work well? At least that's what Twitter told me, if that's fact or not. It's not gonna hurt if I take it with a piece of toast and peanut butter, you know. I was looking at the weather and it's not meant to snow again until the 26th. So we're not meant to get another snow until after Christmas. I think we're meant to have like a mixed thing, rain and snow. So it's gonna be yucky and slushy on Tuesday, but that's the closest it is. And then next week we're meant to have like 2 or 3 days of just straight up rain and like 50 degrees. So it's not gonna be super Christmas aesthetics around here. Like this is the state of the yard. Look at that. Back it up. I was planning to take the kids on like a story walk at some point, so I guess we won't have to worry about the paths being all snowed and iced up. I would like to do that at some point. Today actually would have been the best time, but like I said, Fridays, by the time we get to it, it's just like collapse and call it a day. Hey, no, thank you. It's a shame that the porch swing is all wrapped up. Today would have been a nice day for it. I feel like this afternoon just like rolled by so fast. I have been doing this thing where I've been trying to be more mindful of making dinners, because I feel like since having Poppy, I really fell off of cooking dinners, and then with the kids like eating schedules, like they are ready to eat at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So the whole eating and cooking. I didn't want to do like multiple meals. So I've mostly been making the kids dinners and then like snacking for myself. So the last couple of days I've tried to do better about that, and actually I just sit down for an early dinner with them and then snack from then on out. So we're gonna see how that goes. I've got one kid that's pretty picky and one kid that is down to try anything, so I think that has also been a big deterrent from wanting to make dinners, because like I don't want to eat the same foods every night, so I'm trying to adjust and figure out what to do with that. And I was just laid down with Poppy to get her to go to bed, and I am tired, but I'm gonna just edit before I go to bed. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.